Hello everybody, back again here for Monday, January 16th, and today's been a pretty good day. The weather here in Iowa has just been amazing again. They're calling for rain and snow all day and it never got here, which I was glad to see. Still hasn't got here, and it's about 11 p.m. I guess right now. So anyway, still just keep holding out for the weather. The longer it stays away, the happier I'm going to be. So pretty much today, didn't really mount of much. I ended up taking my neighbor to the doctor again. I got a call. Actually, I called to check on her this afternoon. Found out she had an appointment today at 3:30 and hadn't bothered telling me. So she's getting real bad about that. She kind of likes to create a lot of drama in life by not giving me enough notice and that for when the appointments are. And then she complains about how she gets charged for the appointments that she misses. So if she would let me know when the appointments are made, and that it'd be good. That way I can schedule to make sure I can get her there in time as best I can. Also, it's kind of a pain in the butt today because my car actually was in the shop. I've got a really bad grinding sound in the rear brakes and cannot figure it out. I've had it apart, looked at it, can't see anything wrong with it. Had it out the shop, they had it apart, can't find anything wrong with it, and gave it back to me, and it's just as bad as it was when I gave it to them. So I don't know if they're not driving it to hear the noise. He's like, you might have to put new shoes on it, and I'm like, that's more than just shoe noise there. So definitely not something I can live with. I'm going to give him one more shot. I'm going to go out there probably tomorrow, make sure he physically hears the sound, because I don't know how you can miss it, but who knows. Anyway, I'm going to make sure he hears that. We're going to give it a look at it and see if we can't figure it out. If not, I'm going to have to take it somewhere else, because I've just got to get those brakes. It's to the point, literally, you can hear it over the radio. And I mean, it's just, there's no reason a car should make that kind of sound. So, but I also mentioned to my neighbor she might have to go ahead and get the brakes fixed on her car, because like today, if my car wasn't tore apart, luckily, but I still had to drive all the way out of town to get it, bring it back, because she's not able to get up in my van or my truck. And if we don't get her car fixed here pretty soon, we're going to have to figure out something, because this car keeps giving me problems. If I end up getting rid of it or have to send it off to get it fixed somewhere and it's gone for a while, she can't get in my truck. It's just too tall. We barely got her up in there, parked right next to the sidewalk. There's like a height difference there. We got her up in there once, but back when we get out of the doctor's office, there's no height difference to get her back in the truck again. So that day I actually had to drive way back out to my buddy's shop that was working on my car that day for a different problem and pick it up to come back and get her. So we've got to work on that somehow. I'm not sure. She don't seem to have any extra money. Her grandson ran up a bunch of credit card bills on her and stuff and then took off, so she's way in debt for that too. So we got to figure out something here and get it going. Plus, I'm kind of getting tired of, I guess, paying the gas and all that kind of stuff every time. It'd be kind of nice, since I'm doing her running for her, I'm not getting paid for any of this stuff. It sure would be nice to maybe have her, take her in her car, not have to worry about, because like even today, she smacked her cane in the side of my car, put a scuff in the paint. Luckily, it's an old car, I don't care, but it's not really fair for me to have my car damaged more and more by her and using all my fuel and everything else involved in this situation. So we're kind of working on that, seeing if we can't figure out where her finances are and get her a little extra money together to get that car fixed. So she had in the shop here a while back, and they did some work, but it just needs, I think, another line blew out on it. So it has no brakes at all at the moment, but other than that, the day went pretty well. Her appointment was pretty good. She came, I picked her up and come home. I asked her if they had another appointment scheduled. She said they did, but she's really bad about not wanting to tell me when that appointment is. She wants to have the drama. She wants to have the whole "you didn't do this for me" kind of thing. So I had to ask her 5 different times when her appointment was and really stay on her, because she usually likes to only call me when they call her to give her the reminder, and then she'll remember to call me because she's forgot to tell me yet. So it's one of those things that kind of gets old after a while real quick. And I've told her if she can't keep on top of this and let me know ahead of time, I'm not going to be able to guarantee to take her. There's been a few times in the past she's actually called me the day of the appointment, like an hour or two before. Kind of like today, it was kind of last minute, but I was luckily not busy, so I was actually able to run her out there real fast. The one day she called me, wanted me to take her to the doctor, I was actually in Ohio on my way back from Washington, D.C. I was up there for the Marine Corps Marathon and clearly wasn't going to be able to make it in time. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I guess call this a day for the moment here. So hope you guys have yourself a safe and wonderful day, and feel free to go ahead, rate, like, and subscribe. The button's right up top. And don't forget, guys, it's always free to subscribe. Have yourself a good one.